The little girl was born with hair all over her body, but she is a genius. She is extremely sensitive to numbers. After only one day of teaching her by Tom the telegraph operator, Mary was able to follow a Morse code meter. She learns how to send a telegram on her own, but when her father finds out the secret, he would not allow Mary to associate with Tom. Once again, she is locked up in the cottage. Nanny, who has always regarded her as her daughter, can't sit still. The nanny feels that Mary should have had a happy childhood instead of being locked up all day, but the kind suggestion is rebuffed on the spot by her father. The nanny finally packs up and leaves Mary. After she leaves, Mary misses her terribly. In order to be able to go out and look for the nanny at night, Mary sneaks into her father's room and she takes her father's razor. She tried to shave her body. Fortunately, her father finds her in time to stop her. Otherwise, her hair would have become rock hard. In the end, the father relented. He hired the nanny back again. He bought Mary a telegraph. He also agreed to let her go to school, but on her first day at school, she is treated like a monster by her classmates. A class of students surrounds Mary. They pulled her clothes and they pulled her hair out again. Back home, she was afraid to tell her father. She was afraid of losing her chance to go to school. She had to suffer alone. One day, she meets a woman. Mary admired her beauty, but she told Mary that beauty is only temporary. All men grow old. Wisdom is the only thing that will stay with you all your life. Mary was enlightened by this. A few years later, her father brought good news. He had been invited by the Dermatology Society, which had the best specialists who might be able to cure Mary's illness. So the two men set off on a train to seek medical help. Mary was hopeful, but at the scientific meeting, in the eyes of the so-called experts, Mary is just their guinea pig. They had no regard for Mary's feelings. They cut off her hair at will. Fortunately, her father stopped her in time. He takes her away in anger. In the evening, Mary meets a man covered in red. He tells Mary that there was a place where there were many strange people like her.